Hey everyone, it's time to check out the top 10 anime that are on right now. Let's get started. Top 10. Chillin, in my 30s after getting fired from the Demon King's army is a fantasy anime with an overpowered main character. It follows the story of Daryl, a 30-year-old dark soldier who was fired from the Demon Lord's army due to his lack of magical ability. Despite his dismissal, Daryl still has a strong connection to the Demon Lord due to the fact that he was adopted by the previous one. As he travels the land, Daryl discovers that he may be much more powerful than he previously thought. After rescuing a village girl from a forest monster, Daryl is welcomed into the village and his true power is revealed. With his newfound strength, Daryl embarks on an adventure to explore his true potential. This anime is packed with action, adventure, and plenty of fantasy elements. It follows Daryl's journey of self-discovery as he battles monsters and villains, all while learning to use his superhuman powers. With a total of 12 episodes, Chillin, in my 30s after getting fired from the Demon King's army is sure to keep viewers on the edge of their seats. Top 9. Tomo-chan Is a comedic romance series that follows the story of Tomo and June. Tomo is in love with June, but he doesn't even realize that she's a girl, as she tries to catch June's eye and escape the infamous bro zone. It is a school-setting anime that is full of humorous moments and relatable relationships. Through thick and thin, Tomo and June have each other's back, but June is oblivious to Tomo's advances. The series is full of hilarious moments as Tomo and her friends try to get June to notice her and realize that she is a girl. Tomo-chan is a great anime for those who enjoy comedy and romance. Top 8. Tokyo Revengers, Christmas Showdown is an action-packed and dramatic anime series that follows the story of Takemichi Hanagaki, a young man who must go back in time to prevent the death of his beloved Hinata Tachibana. Takemichi must grapple with the aftermath of the Tokyo Manji Gang's criminal empire, which was created as a result of his time-leaping efforts. In order to save Hinata, Takemichi will have to unravel the fates of the members of a rival motorcycle gang, Black Dragon. Throughout his journey, he meets a variety of characters who help him along his mission, including Shifuya Matsuno, a young man with whom Takemichi forms a strong bond. As Takemichi fights to create a happy future for his loved ones, he must battle not just the physical threats of the Black Dragon Gang, but also the mental and emotional struggles that come with time travel and grief. Tokyo Revengers, Christmas Showdown is an exciting anime series that will have viewers on the edge of their seats and rooting for Takemichi and his friends as they attempt to save the future. Top 7. Kaina of the Great Snow Sea is an anime that follows two characters, Kaina and Liliha, on a fantastical journey. It is a story of adventure and discovery in a world blanketed in an endless and ever-growing ocean of snow. The two characters come from two very different worlds, Kaina from the canopy and Liliha from the surface. Despite their differences, the two form a bond that propels them to go on an adventure together. The show is a genre-blending fantasy anime that combines elements of adventure, drama, and science fiction. As Kaina and Liliha explore the world, they uncover the secrets of the planet, find allies, and battle against the forces of evil. Along the way, they discover the power of friendship and the strength of their bond. Top 6. Farming Life in Another World is a fantasy harem isekai reincarnation anime. It follows the story of Machio Hiraku, a 39-year-old man who dies of sickness and is given the opportunity to go to another world. When asked what his wish is by God, he requests to have a healthy body, to be able to live peacefully, to be able to know the local language, and finally to be able to be a farmer. In this new world, Machio embarks on a journey of self-discovery as he learns more about farming and the life of a farmer. He meets new people and makes friends, all while managing his farm. Along the way, he runs into various obstacles and must figure out ways to overcome them. From battling monsters to dealing with corrupt politicians, Machio must use his wits and strength to get through each challenge. Farming Life in Another World is a unique anime that combines elements of fantasy, harem, isekai, and reincarnation. It has a charming story that appeals to viewers of all ages. With plenty of action, comedy, and drama, this anime is sure to keep you entertained and engaged throughout the entire series. Top 5. Daddies is a comedy anime that follows the lives of Kazuki Kurusu and Rei Suwa, two unlikely housemates. Kazuki is a criminal contractor/coordinator with a penchant for gambling and women. On the other hand, Rei is a professional assassin who has been trained since childhood to be a contract killer. One day, the two of them end up caring for Miri Anisaka, a 4-year-old girl whose father is a mafia boss. Miri had accidentally wandered into a firefight in a hotel while trying to find her father. With the two men's help, Miri is able to find her father, but the three of them find themselves living together in the process. The anime follows the trio as they navigate their lives as unlikely housemates, and follow their individual struggles as well. Kazuki and Rei must learn to adjust to life with a young girl in the house, and must figure out their own issues as well. All of this is done in a comedic way, making Daddies a hilarious anime to watch. Top 4. The Angel Next Door Spoils Me Rotten is a comedy romance school anime about Amain Fujimiya, a high school student who catches a cold after giving his only umbrella to a girl sitting in the rain. Little did he know, that girl was none other than his neighbor, Mahiru Shina, the angel of his school. To repay him for his kind deed, Mahiru insists on helping him recover from his cold, but is oblivious to the chaos in Amane's apartment. The anime follows Amane as Mahiru takes on various chores to help him, from cleaning his apartment to cooking dinner. In the process, we get to see the funny and heartwarming moments that unfold between the two, as they grow closer and closer. The anime also explores their relationship as they learn more about each other, and the struggles they face while doing so. Overall, The Angel Next Door Spoils Me Rotten is a light-hearted anime that offers lots of laughs and sweet moments. With its interesting characters and charming story, it's sure to be a hit with any fan of the comedy-romance school genres. Top 3. The Reincarnation of the Strongest Exorcist in Another World is an action-adventure anime with a hint of fantasy and reincarnation. It follows the story of Haruyoshi, a powerful diviner who was betrayed by his companions and left for dead. In an effort to find happiness in his next life, he attempts a secret reincarnation technique and is sent to a different world. Born into a family of magicians, Haruyoshi finds that his magic abilities are no match for his previous talents as an onmyoji. Undeterred, Haruyoshi embarks on a journey to survive in this new world using his old techniques. Along the way, he meets several allies and enemies who will challenge him to use his skills in unique and unexpected ways. This anime is sure to excite viewers with its intense action sequences and thrilling adventures. With an immersive story and colorful characters, The Reincarnation of the Strongest Exorcist in Another World is an anime not to be missed. Top 2. Tandemo Skill da Isekai Horomeshi is an adventure, comedy fantasy, gourmet isekai anime that follows the story of Makoto Tsuyoshi, a 27-year-old who is transported to a fantasy world with 3 other heroes to rescue a kingdom from a mysterious threat. However, it soon becomes clear that Tsuyoshi has been dragged into the summoning ritual by accident, as his only skill turns out to be the food menu, which allows him to purchase and obtain food-related items from modern Japan. Unceremoniously booted out of the palace, Tsuyoshi sets out on his own in this strange world. His skill to create delicious dishes unknown to this world pays dividends, and he is even able to attract the legendary wolf Fenrir. Fenrir is so taken in by the food that the creature immediately forms a contract with Tsuyoshi, becoming his familiar. With Fenrir by his side, Tsuyoshi takes up a job as a merchant and adventurer, traveling and cooking up mouth-watering meals that never fail to amaze the inhabitants of this world. The anime follows Tsuyoshi as he uses his absurd skill to make the most of his new life in this fantasy world. Top 1. Vinland Saga Season 2 is an action-adventure anime set in the southern part of the Jutland Peninsula in Denmark. The show follows Thorfinn, a young man who was bought as a slave by a landowner and is now engaged in land reclamation work on his farm. Here, Thorfinn meets Einar, another slave like himself. This encounter leads Thorfinn to face the sins he has committed and to find meaning in his life. At the same time, Canute, who has become the King of England, is attempting to extend his territory in order to establish what he calls the Promised Land. This story of atonement and salvation is a thrilling narrative full of action and drama. This anime is rated R17+ for its violence and profanity, and features a total of 24 episodes. It is a seinen anime, meaning it is aimed at a late-teen male audience, and it also incorporates elements of historical drama. Some special mentions for some of the best animes that are currently airing include The Eminence in Shadow, To Your Eternity Season 2, and Sugar Apple Fairy Tale. The Eminence in Shadow follows Minoru Kajinu as he embarks on a quest to become the strongest, while pretending to be an average student during the day. To Your Eternity Season 2 sees the immortal Fushir secluding himself on an island, defending himself from enemy knockers. Lastly, Sugar Apple Fairy Tale follows Anna as she attempts to become a silver sugar master like her mother and win the top spot at the Sugar Sculpture Festival. All of these animes provide something unique and entertaining, and are definitely worth a watch. Thanks for watching our top 10 anime that are on right now. We hope you enjoyed it and found it helpful. Make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon for more great content.